So I've been cracking on as I had been previously, and more things are getting further and further along, so it's time to show you a few little bits that I've been getting on with.
Theme buff in the dark.
With getting to this stage in the project, we really are getting down to some of the nitty gritty little bits. A lot of progress on the big chunks, such as the wiring looms under the bonnet and inside the car, suspension playing with that. But without all the little niggly bits being done in between, it's not going to be going back together. So time to get on with a few of those. Firstly, the exhaust manifold. It's had wrap on there for God knows how many years. It's old, it's crusty, it's white, which I don't like. It was white, it's now dirty. It needs refreshing. Been sitting on, again, parts for a little while now, so time to get that started.
It's a 16 buff in the dark.
So you can see cylinder 3 all wrapped up. The main problem I've had now is I've come up too short. Wanting to get down to here where all four run into line, but yeah, I've missed out. I wound them too tightly up here, so too small a gap, so now I've got to unpick it all. So let's try that again. So 2 attempts on number 3 now, and oh, of course, I'll drop it. Gonna need a new strip now, because where I've been putting it on, you can now, well, you can see the glove through. You can see daylight. So this strip is absolutely no good. Bollocks. So attempt number 3, I actually wetted the wrap down slightly. Didn't on the previous 2, but this one was just giving me a bit of grief, so I thought, why not try it? So nice metal cable tie on the end there, holding it all nice and tight. Terrible focusing. Metal cable tie on that end, cut off the cable ties, and that's another one done. However, because I messed this one up, I need to order some more wrap, because I'm an idiot, but oh well. So 3 branches wrapped now of the manifold, and really starting to look good. Got the 4th one to obviously do. I want to get some more, and then it'll be coming down, not into the collector, but where all 4 come together, wrap all them all in one hit, and take it down to the bottom. So we have some. Very quick from Funk Motorsport, and so hopefully get cracking with that. But in the meantime, I'll try getting on with a few other bits. Quite a big one. Where the servo used to be, I've now fitted that and sealed that in place, so that is now a pretty much permanent fixture. That is not coming out because I don't want it to. Also under the bonnet, manifold in place. Oh, sorry. Let's try and find somewhere for that torch. So manifold very loosely in place. Why have I got all these here? Absolute mess. Cam cover with some added extra bits on top. I think I've probably shown already. AN line connector welded onto there. Also blanked off the original breathers just here. So that hose beautifully for the catch can. However, I have just found the tolerance. I really did not think this video through. Let's get some light. Tolerance onto the fuel rail from the connector is literally going to be, I think we're saying Nat's cock. I'm not sure that's even focus. Yeah, it's focus-ish. It is literally Nat's cock between the two. So I'll have to tighten the fuel rail onto the fuel pipe before fitting that. Actually, no, I won't, because luckily I found something else. All I can do is remove the oil cooler line. Yeah. Somebody may have tightened it a little bit beforehand. flop it over. We've got access. Yeah, that'll work. So it's going to be Allen keys and adjustable wrenches on these. Adjustable wrenches? Adjustable spanners. Silly Bradley. So yeah, it's going to be flop it down, job done. Ha ha. But yeah, so again, do one thing and it creates another problem. But we're certainly not unskilled in that, because it's basically the whole project has been one of them. Also under the bonnet, well, I've forgotten, where the servo, whatever you want to call it, comes through, did make up a dummy the other day of the brake pipe I need. So measured it out and now have that with a nut, will be on each end. Just need to bend that into shape. Also made up one for the clutch that needs bending into shape and nut putting on that, and then doing that to length. However, oh yeah, this is a new addition. Fuel hose. Finally, have that on the car in some capacity. Let's come round. Let's get my ass under the car. This is getting harder and harder. That'll be the new jack. That didn't hurt. Where are we? So yeah, finally sorted. There we are. Bit better light. Sorted my life out and actually put the AN line onto the end of the fuel hose. I had immense trouble with this. Tried multiple times. Failed multiple times. And yeah, actually ended up getting another hose from hell. Quite literally. No, focusing failed. That's good. There we are. Hell. So yeah, tried it with a different hose and a different technique and some lube. So this time it was actually successful. However, that's got to go. Oh, I hate shadows on this. There we are. That's going to go kind of onto there. Only problem I found is that is going to hit onto the tank. Yet another problem. So all I'm thinking is that's an AN6. That's an AN6. There's no direct adapter or lengthener between the two. So what I'm tempted to do is get that AN8 and then adapter it onto that, which should hopefully give enough clearance off that to then go under there. And let's see if I can get some more light under here. Oh, tiny itty bitty bitty screen. You can kind of see it goes all the way along and buggers off up there up the bulkhead. Quite a nice little place to route it. So, because the bulkhead lines, connectors, whatever the frig you want to call them, because I've got those in now, inside the car, I've managed to make a start on this. So, pedal box. I don't know how good the lighting is on there, but yeah. Someone forgot the torch. That makes for great viewing, doesn't it, folks? My apologies. So yeah, as you can see, up the back here is a whole mess of sensors, hoses, bit of everything. What do we got? 1, 2, 3 supply hoses down to the master cylinders, front brake, rear brake, clutch. One pipe goes back off up to the inside view of that bulkhead connector. So yeah, that's the front going back. Then we've got the rear hose. It goes all the way off, all the way down and around off to the valve. So another adjuster valve, as well as being bias bar adjustable. So I can adjust the front brake and rear brake, the balance between the two, so I can put more to the front brake as I drive along, thanks to this wonderful little adjuster. So little things that I have had kicking around for a long time. And then just one clutch hose that's going off under there up to the bulkhead again. So the 4 up to the bulkhead are fully tightened, fully done, finished. The ones for the rear and the clutch, I've still got to tighten those yet, but I haven't finished routing them inside the car. Also, sensor for the brake pedal and clutch pedal, so know when they're depressed. That feeds the brake lights and the ECU for when the clutch is down. So yeah, another thing that's kind of ticked off the list. Dash wiring, still not fully finished, but actually looking quite decent. Still figuring out a few things, but where the positive and negative, or positive runs down, now got battery box not fully secured, but holes are drilled in the floor, so actually been painting some washers for that, so just making that priority. And another thing that will be ticked off the list. So all these things are really starting to come together. Whether it's parts I've been sitting on for years, months, weeks, days, they're all starting to go onto the car, and some of them for the final time. So they're getting that final fitting, so there's no need to remove them again. They're on, they're done, unless there's an issue, which is actually finally lovely to see. So hopefully things keep heading in the right direction. If I can get that fuel hose located properly, make brackets up so that's held nicely onto the engine, get that connected to the fuel rail. That's one of the biggest things that's been delaying me getting the engine up and running again, was sorting that fuel line. That AN line just pissed me off, because that hose has PTFE lining for fuel, so that it doesn't deteriorate. The rubber hose, like the one that's for the oil breather, the oil catch can, because of that it needs a metal insert, and it was a step that just I couldn't get right. I tried nearly half a dozen times, and each time you have to throw the metal part away, so the little insert, the olive, so it just really pissed me off, and I just threw it in a corner and just walked away. So that's why a lot of this other stuff has been cracked on with, because I just couldn't be bothered to deal with it. Enough waffling as always. Thank you for viewing. Hopefully you stayed till the end. Maybe not, we'll see. But anyway, more coming very, very soon. I'm not giving up. This is positive energy. We keep heading forward. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you soon.